The whole thing is really about strength in numbers. The toothpicks represent the millions of users in AVG's network. Linked together, they're impenetrable. The tiger represents the digital threats. So the video was just an attempt to say, pay attention. If you stick together, you can protect yourself.
The challenge was to go shoot a documentary with tigers, and we wanted to get the world's foremost expert, National Geographic Steve Winter, and that's what we did.
I've worked with tigers for years. The tiger is the largest cat in the world. It's actually an icon of our natural world. We worked in an incredible part of Thailand, just beautiful sawtooth mountains right behind us, right on the edge of the jungle.
So clearly one of the biggest challenges of this entire project was trying to figure out, how do you build a cage out of millions of toothpicks?
We knew when we built the cage it had to be an extraordinary cage. 3.5 million toothpicks, an ingenious design.
And it really brought about AVG's idea about strength in numbers, because putting together millions of toothpicks with resin made it incredibly strong and safe for the people that were inside.
When we pulled up and unloaded the cage, I walked around the outside and really pushed and pulled and tested it, and the cage never budged. It was really well built. Shooting in the jungles of Thailand was a challenge. You know, the crew was knee-deep in mud in places. The elephants were slipping in the mud. Trying to get into the location, into a tiger's habitat, was not easy at all.
And then, of course, we had the added element of tigers.
The tigers were amazing. The tigers let you know within seconds that they were in charge. You have to respect them. They're absolutely beautiful. To be that close to something like that was just a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
It was really clear that they had no fear of us whatsoever. They were curious about what we were doing in the middle of their territory.
We need to protect the tiger. We need to, as the world community, come together, strengthen numbers again, and save the tiger.
When we set out to do this, it was an experiment. Simple equation. How many toothpicks would we need to combine to keep people safe in the presence of tigers? The reason you have to go to such great lengths to get people's attention is they leave themselves vulnerable out there. Millions of people are online. They think they're protected, and they're not. The digital threats that are out there are hard for people to imagine. So we presented digital threats as a tiger. And the safest place to be in the jungle that night was in that cage. It really does represent what AVG represents, and that is strength in numbers.